Previously on Moneypenny. We left you on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Sorry about that. Please stay tuned as we tell you what all the fuss was about.
Hello Moneypenny fans, sorry about the whole cliffhanger thing. We do have some very, very big news though. The big news is slightly bittersweet. This is the last time, one of the last times that we will be here on dear old Penny, because she is currently up for sale, which is very sad, because she's a great boat. She's been a wonderful boat. She's been a joy to work on and a joy to sail, and I have thoroughly enjoyed being her custodian. But now it's time for her to go on to pastures new. That's the bitter part, and it is very sad. The sweet part is why she's up for sale.
Moneypenny in her current form is a Cal Mark II 25. She's a huge small boat, standing headroom, fantastic space, but she is just that. She is a smaller cabin cruiser, and for a long time now I've been thinking that I would like something that is bigger, more comfortable, more conducive to entertaining, nice big cockpit, maybe some more accommodating facilities like an actual head, a galley, and also something that offers the potential, the more realistic potential to do some slightly more extended cruising around the lakes or further, in a little bit more comfort. Penny's great to overnight on and to camp on and to whatever else, but it's it's glamping at that point. And so, a few months ago, I mean, I've been looking for a long time. A few months ago, I decided to really up the search, and figuring the end of the Midwestern season was drawing in, and there may be some people who don't want to pay for winter storage, and there may be some deals out there. So we did what everybody else does in these times, and we turned to the internet.
I thoroughly enjoyed the research, to be honest with you. There's nothing I like more than sitting up at night and trawling through pages and pages of boat listings, boat data and boat statistics, trying to figure out what's going to work out best for us. We used all the usual suspects for finding a boat for sale by owner. Hours a night of constant research, just checking out what was for sale and trying to figure out a short list of our needs. We even kept an eye on some local brokerages to see if any good deals came up, although I figured brokerage offer boats may be out of my budget. Before too long, I was able to put together a pretty decent short list of my wants and wishes for the new boat, and it was time to go out shopping.
So off we went, trotting around the local area to take a look at some of these fine offerings that we were finding. I'd love to show you more of the search, but there were a lot of people who weren't very happy when I whipped out the camera. So some people didn't like us filming stuff. I get that, that's fine. We looked at a lot of boats.
So to name a couple of what we looked at, we saw a Bayfield 29, too small. Bayfield 32, nice, but a bit out of the budget. A couple of Catalina 30s, and they've all got problems with smiles and soft decks and all the rest of it. O'Day 32, that thing was rotten as a pear. We had a look at a Cal 28, that was nice. Cal 34, very old, it was a 1960s boat, too old. We had a look at a Pearson 31, that was actually really spacious. We had a look at a couple of Irwin 34s. We had a look at some S2 30s, as well as a couple of Bruce Roberts. Next time on Moneypenny, we put together emergency supplies in a ditch bag and then pack up and head off to bring the new girl home. We unfortunately have to deal with some pretty horrible weather delays, but eventually we get underway and make the best of cruising down the west coast of Lake Michigan to get the new boat back to Chicago. So please, join us next time here on Moneypenny.